Hey Leute, zurück bei Noire und wir sind immer noch dabei, die etwas auf den Kopf gestellte Bude hier zu kontrollieren, zu untersuchen nach Beweisen. Geld haben sie liegen lassen?
Seems irrelevant.
Also es ist kein normaler Einbruch, das hat dann wahrscheinlich schon mit der Situation was zu tun.
Don't think this is anything.
Okay, auch uninteressant. Das Buch vielleicht noch? Ne, das registriert er gar nicht. Was haben wir da?
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Okay. Mhm. Große Mauer von
Great
Babylon.
Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Ja, das Set war schon alt, war schon unecht.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Der Sprit hat bestimmt auch nichts zu bedeuten.
Hmm.
Nö.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Nee, mehr scheint da nicht von Relevanz zu sein. Dann gehen wir mal in die Küche. Die Holzstecken hebe ich jetzt mit Absicht nicht auf.
I don't think so.
Nix. Sind da irgendwelche Zettel am Kühlschrank? Haben die irgendwas zu sagen? Nö. Halt mal ein Telefon, falls wir eins brauchen. The Happy General Jungle Drums. Ja. Kenne ich nicht die Filme. Tut mir leid. Hier noch irgendwas? Die Uhr ist wohl uninteressant.
Optimistic, Cole.
Ansonsten scheint es hier aber nichts weiter zu geben. Dann schauen wir uns doch hier in dem Wohnzimmer noch weiter um.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Farben und Farben mischen. Was? Ist das ein Rassenbuch oder ein Maler?
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Mhm. Na gut. Eddie Wason. Another Time and Place. Eine Platte. Ich mag ja Glenn Miller. Und naja, gut. Gleich. Die Aussicht genießen hier. Das ist schon eine schön gestaltete Stadt, Leute. Aber ich glaube, ich habe auch alles. Verhör. Hausfriedensbruch.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. You know the name?
No, why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Bisschen überheblich, die Gute. Also ich gehe mal auf Anzweifeln.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Scheint die Wahrheit zu sein.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. but I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Was hat's mit dem Scheck auf sich?
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Das ist schön, da ist was dahinter. Bin mir nicht sicher. Anzweifeln.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Ich zweifel's mal an.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Toll.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Na, schauen wir mal.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fahren wir doch dahin. Wo ging's raus? Dort. Ab zum Fahrstuhl.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
Jupp, LA ist ein Moloch.
From the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Warte mal. Ist der noch da? Ja.
A crime has been committed. Don't just stand there.
Ich dachte, du könntest uns vielleicht ein bisschen helfen, aber nö. Gut. Also du kommst mir nie mehr ans Steuerkeule, du bist mir zu tranig. Mit Sirene an und an der Ampel halten fällt aus. Da fahren wir hin.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You think she'd have
Mit dem
gotten
Wenden
the
habe
head
ich's nie
after
so,
his
ne?
hatchet man redecorated her apartment?
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
Die nächste denn, wa? Ja. Why not? Scheint ein ganz schönes Stück zu sein. Aber wenigstens warte ich nicht an der Ampel. Ja, Keule, jetzt drücke ich dir jetzt jeden Part rein. Kannst du einen drauf lassen. Du kommst nie wieder ans Steuer. Und wenn ich dabei die halbe Stadt zusammenfahre, das ist egal. Aber an der Ampel mit eingeschalteter Sirene warten, nee. So weit kommt's noch. Ah, das ist schon das Gelände, also schon richtig. Ja. Dann gehen wir doch mal rein. Schöner Teddy.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Na. Ich würde ja mal sagen, der gute Mann ist im Arsch. Ich würde mich aber eigentlich sogar gerne hier nach oben gucken. Scheint echt nichts von Relevanz zu sein. Ich kann nicht mal rennen. Ah. Na gut.
So, you coming?
Sicher, sicher. Ah.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
Genau.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Na, eben hat er mir doch was angezeigt.
Nothing significant.
Okay, da ist nichts weiter. Ein Spiegel? Nee, eine Bürste.
Seems irrelevant.
Mhm.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Ich sage.
For him.
Mhm.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Das finden wir schon noch raus.
Find a way into that peep den, Phelps.
Ah,
Here to keep our pervert cool.
die sehen ein bisschen anders aus, aber die sind da schon auf der richtigen Spur. Okay. Mhm.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Haben wir auch nochmal so einen Schrumpfkopf, aber es ist noch nicht der. Und das Licht flackert. Ah, schöne Stimmung. Gefällt mir. Auch nochmal ein Schrumpfkopf, aber wieder nicht die Art, wie wir hatten. Gut, ich sehe mich mal draußen um. Da geht's nicht weiter raus, oder? Nein. Ist eine Malerwerkstatt. Ach, jetzt kriegen wir erstmal wieder so einen Zeitungsausschnitt. Eine kleine Zwischensequenz, Leute.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Fish.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're gonna be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. And put into big vats with the water down a little.
I won't bore you with your chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Also wie gesagt, das ist alles noch viel, viel tiefgründiger. Das klärt sich alles mit der Zeit auf, Leute. Es gibt im Gesamten später ein schlüssiges Bild. Wir gucken aber weiter noch rum und machen Höllenlärm dabei. Jetzt kommen wir zu dem interessanten Aspekt.
So this is where you sprang from.
Der sieht sogar genauso aus wie den wir schon gefunden haben. Okay. Das sind halt die normalen. Das haben sie schön gemacht. Das war richtig schön Kulisse aufgemalt. Sieht cool aus. So. Das ist, glaube ich, bloß eine leere Flasche. Jo. Wahrscheinlich Pisswater. Die Leute, die GTA kennen, wissen, was ich meine. So. Und jetzt wird's bisschen düster, finde ich.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Das hat jetzt, glaube ich, nicht mal eine Bedeutung, das Ding. Das ist bloß, glaube ich, bloß nochmal unterstützend, dass man sehen kann, was für eine Art Film das sein soll. Das ist schon Schweinebacken hier, aber echt mal. Jetzt haben wir nämlich das. Haben das natürlich alles immer noch schön gefilmt.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Ah, da fällt mir was ein. Los Diablos auch. Schöne Marke wahrscheinlich. Guck ich doch mal in die Hülle nochmal rein. Vielleicht geht das ja. Nee, guck da nicht mal rein. Naja. Okay, dann werden wir ihn jetzt aber mal wegen dem Raum hier zur Rede stellen da drüben. Aber ich bin mir nicht ganz sicher. Ne, jetzt reagiert er gar nicht mehr drauf. Nein. Gut. Jetzt gibt's Theater auf jeden Fall.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yeah.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Ich glaube, das stimmt nicht.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
And well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Das täte ich ihm sogar glauben.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they like that.
Whoa! Das habe ich jetzt nicht gleich erwartet, muss ich zugeben.
I need to be closer, Cole.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Keep it steady. I'll try and bust his tires. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. I'm a little exposed here, Phelps.
Hate to lose those fools, Phelps.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Oh, Jesus! My paint job!
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Picasso.
Hey,
Es hat
they're prepared
ordentlich
to gun down
gescheppert.
cops in broad daylight. McCaffrey really means
Das lassen wir jetzt einfach so.
Like we're the only
Gut.
ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let.
Unsere Karre hat zwar gut gelitten. Schönes Schadensmodell
Good
übrigens.
mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about.
Jetzt sind wir da. Okay. Sind wir am Filmset?
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Ja, das wird ein längerer Part, aber macht nichts. Ah, dann hat er eine Puste.
This is all a big mistake!
Also ein bisschen brüchig hier. Alter Schwede. Ja, verdammt mich. Tipp, 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 tipp. Und da bröselt der Dreck die ganze Zeit runter. Mann, hat er einen Vorsprung jetzt gekriegt. Oh. Wow, 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 wow. Das bricht hier alles zusammen, verdammte Axt. Na komm, darüber. Ach, jetzt hat er gehakt, das nervt. Ah, haben wir uns schon wieder.
Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Leute, ich hätte gerne ein Speichersymbol jetzt. Der Part geht schon fast eine halbe Stunde.
Christ, Detective, they're trying to kill me!
Last chance to back the hell down.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Ja gut, rote Fässer. Ich hab's vergessen. Ich will die Thompson. Naja, gut. Wo ist er denn jetzt? Ja, wollt ihr das jetzt aus Prinzip, ne? Ja.
There's no way
Hallo.
out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Super. Wow.
You have to get me out of here.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Was sind denn die?
For the love of God, how many are there?
Das sieht gut
I
aus.
don't want to die here.
Ne, ich auch nicht.
This is all Ballard's fault.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Mist.
There's an army of them. We're done for.
Ja.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Das schöne Jackett versaut, verdammte Axt. Wow.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
This way!
Oh, da sind noch einige an Gegnern.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
Schöner Shootout, jawohl. Und mein Hut ist schon wieder weg. Das kann doch wohl nicht wahr sein. Ist ja irgendwo oberhalb. So, upsi. War ich das etwa?
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Halt, erst mein Hut. Wo ist der Ding?
Let's go! Stay with me!
War das meiner? Hm. Ich glaube nicht, der passt farblich nicht. Egal.
All right, let's go. Now!
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Shoot those sons of bitches!
Oh. Das sind die Bullen. Jetzt hab ich doch fast auf die Bullen geballert.
Stay in cover.
Das geht ja nicht gar nicht.
Keep them off papers like that.
Da ist noch irgendwo einer am Leben.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
That was a $12 hat.
Okay, das Thema ist durch. Ich freue mich.
This is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statutory rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Cool. Beförderung. Super Ding. Ja, was das jetzt Papierkram gibt. Meine Fresse.
This your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Na gut, Leute. Ein extrem langer Part jetzt.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? They're supposed to dance to that. This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
You will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
Was my only real friend, Harley. We went through it all. You realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Okay. Wir haben es geschafft, Leute. Jetzt werde ich den Part beenden. Wahrscheinlich mache ich doch 2 draus, weil 40 Minuten ist schon etwas lang. Werdet ihr ja merken. Ich sag ciao, bis zum nächsten Mal, Leute. Macht's gut, ich bin der L, ich bin raus.